I needed to recreate the file. Or more importantly, the button. So I've just created a new button. It looks slightly different than the one we did before. It basically does exactly the same thing. There's a normal state, a slightly different rollover state that I've used the effects, a different effect on, and I've just made sure to go to URL. The URL is babiesrus.ca. I'm going to add one more image, and it's going to be the logo, and I'm just going to draw a little rectangle frame, go into File, Place, locate that logo, I have it here, the logo there. Now it's not the right size for that frame, so I'm just going to fill frame proportionately. It's still not the right size, so I'm going to fill content to frame, and I'm going to now also then zoom in a little bit, Command plus, so I'm going to get that box right to the edge of the actual image. I'm going to place it kind of in the corner here. You could also place it using your align tool. Go align page to center. And because we have those gradients, let's make sure, oops, I didn't put the logo on its own layer, so I'm going to do that now. So I'm just going to press new layer, and I'm going to drag that colored box to a new layer and call it logo. And so let me just make sure that it, see, over that baby it is. That's kind of why we need the gradient feather tool as well. So it looks good on that baby, it doesn't look good on this one, so I'm going to change the gradient slightly on this baby so I can include the logo a little bit better. Oh, let's uncheck that one too. That's a little bit too extreme. Now because he has that white shirt, I might actually have to just move him a little bit over. So these are just, I'm just kind of perfecting what, making sure that maybe I have a little bit more of the woman in there. Maybe I flip him again. Yeah, it's going to go out of the pasteboard minus. I'm going to, oops. Yeah, it's going to want to go out of the pasteboard. I have to kind of center that image on the artboard again, and it's going to go way over there. Grab it. I'm just trying to get it so that, yeah, that logo isn't impeding too much on his body. So back to the gradient feather so that I can get that logo in there nicely. Now there's a little bit too much gradient feather here, so it's a little bit too much. I'm actually going to go Object, Effect, go to my gradient feather, and I'm going to uncheck it to get rid of all of it. And there's still some there. Well, all right, well, good enough for now. So let's see what this looks like. Click on this layer. I think that's not too bad. So we should have enough gradient feather for all of the layers now. So again, when I go to animate it, I can make sure that, oh, because I didn't animate the logo, though, it's going to appear first. And yeah, that's wrong. So let's go back and add some animation to that logo. It's layer 4 or 5. So I'm going to click on the logo here. Again, add animation, and I'm going to have it fade in and hide until animated. And then we can see what happens when I click on preview again. Baby 1, baby 2, baby 3. You know, I didn't have to add all that gradient because it's just going to land on baby 3, so I don't really need it. Anyways, we'll go in the next video, we're going to sum it all up.